So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. This is what they stated from the article. A wild video showing the moments at a Florida McDonald's drive-thru employee got into a screaming match with an upset customer has gone viral. The video that was posted on TikTok on May 30th by the employee at It's V Dior, who claimed the fight ended when she called her mother to the scene. The post had amassed more than 3.8 million views and over 3,000 comments. Some former employees from the fast food chain stated that the video illustrates why they left the restaurant industry. In the video, an upset customer stands at the drive-thru window with her phone out, presumably recording the interaction. At first, the worker hides beneath the window because, as she explained in her post comment section, she doesn't want to be filmed. However, she eventually tosses that fear aside and engages with the customer. It's unclear what all of this is being said with the two women, but at a point, the customer tells the worker to stay in a child's place. The two continue to scream at each other until a second employee shuts the drive-thru window in the customer's face. In the text of the video, it states, "The customer picked a fight because she's been sitting in the drive-thru line for too long, but the fight purportedly ended when the young woman's mother arrived at the McDonald's. Quote, I called my mama up there. She didn't want to do nothing, so she drove off and ran a red light." And this is what I've stated to parents before. That young girl, she wasn't trying to deal with no customer that was angry because she's been waiting in line. We've all waited in line for a very long time for our food, you know, some way longer than others. It is what it is. It happens. People get backed up. You got new people getting trained. You got people who don't know what their job is. People that don't want to do their job. People that are tired. People that are there's a variety of reasons that happen. But what I'm stating is that if you're not adult enough to wait, then you need to go to the store, spend a few $100s, get some groceries, and watch some TikTok, some Instagram, some Facebook videos, or some YouTube videos, and figure out how to cook at home. So you don't have to wait, so that none of these things take place. But I want to say this especially, and I've stated this time and time and time again. There's a lot of instances that happen like this, that women are the ones that have to come through, and they have to stop this from happening. Because as you clearly see, the young girl, she didn't want to get involved. She's like, yo, I ain't trying to do this. We're not even the same age. This doesn't even make sense. Get back in your car. The woman wanted to sit up there and argue. She wanted to start filming like she was right, even though we all know that she was wrong. She was going to go send that back to her hood rat friends and basically state, oh yeah, I was in her face. She wasn't trying to do nothing, all this. I had her shook. I had her scared. And they were going to clap for her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pour some Hennessy and all this other type of stuff, right? And talk about all the normal type of degeneracy that they like to enable, right? But the young girl was smart. She was like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. I'm going to call my mom to come handle the situation. So when the mother rolled up, that's when all the energy in the whole area switched. Because the main woman that was acting aggressive, she wasn't trying to see that mom. Because obviously that mom, when she saw her, she knew that that was somebody not to play with. She was like, I ain't trying to deal with this. I can fight a teenager, but I ain't trying to fight and deal with no grown woman. This is usually how that works. You got a lot of grown individuals out here that are completely fine and dandy with getting in the face of a child, with getting in the face of a minor. But when they're meeting somebody on the exact same playing field, magically all that, they don't want no smoke. They don't want to see nothing. Like I said before, she drove off to the point where she ran a red light. That mom was about that life. She was more than likely from Wakanda. I don't know where she was from. I'm not even sure if she was even from the Ages of Smash. If y'all don't know what that is, go check that out on Disney. But, you know, like I said, it's crazy. She had all of that energy, all of that mouth. She was almost willing to jump through that window in order to get that young girl. But when the mom rolled up, I would have loved to see footage of that. That would have been the real footage right there, because that shows you how much of a coward a lot of women like her are. And I told a lot of women out here, you got these women out here that are willing to fight your daughters. These are grown women looking to fight and endanger the lives of your daughters. Y'all got to be the ones to come out here and to start to handle this type of nonsense. Like I've stated before in other instances, case in point when it deals with black men, we got to be the ones to, in a sense, you know, try to get ahead of or stop that nonsense that is going on out here amongst the young men. So like I said, black women, this is y'all. At the end of the day, you saw what this mother was able to do. Ain't nobody even bust a move. Ain't nobody bust a grip. Ain't nobody do nothing. It was nothing but just words at the end of the day. And because the mother showed up, that's when everything de-escalated. Because that woman was not about that life. That's how a lot of hood rats are. That's how a lot of these ghetto female thugs are. They don't actually want to deal with somebody who they know can actually fight, who they know can actually take them down. They're not ready for that. They're used to sitting up there beating, smacking, and doing all of this other type of stuff to other people that are weaker than, or that have very little fight experience. But the moment in time a champion shows up, this is when people start moving out the way. So like I said, shout out to that young girl for calling her mom, and a special shout out to that mother for rolling up to the scene and getting rid of the whole situation just by her presence. For feelings, black women, I have showcased to you many a times on this platform of other black women either fighting you, fighting your daughters, fighting your nieces, fighting your grandmothers, whatever, right? They're always fighting another black woman, right? And then there ends up being a gang of black women directly fighting. The thing that I've stated before, just like you guys wanted to state to black men, you wanted to state what are black men doing about these situations and these predicaments, and I have stated a variety of things that black men are directly doing, because obviously nobody's doing any type of research. My main thing now is, what are black women doing in order to stop these things from taking place, from other black women coming through and trying to attack your daughters, trying to attack your nieces and your granddaughters and other young girls in the community, because they want to simply just do their job. They feel that because they're older, that they have the right to get into that young girl's face. They have the right to say whatever it is that they want to say. They have the right to antagonize her, and they especially got the right to put hands. What are y'all going to do in order to stop these things from becoming a prevalent problem amongst you all? Because sooner or later, this is going to be an overwhelming problem that is going to get so out of control that you're just not going to have the power to realistically do anything about it. So your best bet at this moment in time is to get ahead of the situation, acknowledge the situation, and to now start enacting, well, coming up with and then enacting those plans, so that this doesn't become something that in a sense becomes an outrageous event and a consistent event on an every minute, on an every hour, of an every day, of an every month, on a yearly basis.